Our first movie today is a movie called The Smurfs 2. And boy, we had embarrassment of riches the past several weeks with sequels and animated sequels, and especially, but also just regular like sequels like Red 2. The Smurfs 2 is directed by Raja Gosnell, sort of an Indian name, but with an American name in the back.
Sounds like a Smurf name, doesn't it?
Yes. We have, this story is about, we got Jonathan Winters in this movie, the late Jonathan Winters, and Christina Ricci, Neil Patrick Harris, and Anton Yelchin. And the Smurfs team up with their human friends to rescue Smurfette, who has been kidnapped by Gargamel since she knows a secret spell that can turn his newest invention, creatures called Naughties, into real Smurfs. So a very, very complicated story for Smurfs to get involved with in this episode of Smurfs. This was one of my favorite movies. I loved the first Smurfs a lot. I loved the whole blue thing where everything is about blue, and the color blue, and the way they say Smurfs is this and Smurfs is that. I loved it, and I think they're going to probably keep making these Smurfs movies because they're very fun and very funny and got a lot of heart and a lot of soul. My review of it is 4 bags of popcorn.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting to see some of the loose ends from the first movie tied up, and it was a great movie. If you grew up watching the Smurfs, as I think we all did, it's kind of neat to see it expanded into a movie-length feature, and especially repeated the following year. And I hope this is one of those franchises like Star Trek that we see become a regular presence on our screens.
What about Jonathan Winters? I mean, this was his final film. Of course, he passed away before it was really. He didn't get to go to the premiere party. He passed away.
Very sad.
But what does that do to the film? How does that affect the way it's
box
received?
Office. Yeah, no, it's going to be beneficial to the film. I mean, anytime someone dies, it's not beneficial. But in terms of the money coming in through the door,
people are going to want to
say goodbye to Jonathan Winters in a classy way. And what better way than to go see his final work?
I wonder how the Academy will handle it.
They might start doing a best comic actor category like the Golden Globes do at the Oscars as well. And if they do, it's probably the death of Jonathan Winters that would spur it on, because he does deserve an Oscar, and this seems like the perfect role for that Oscar.
All right, well, if the Academy's watching, let them know that we believe that Jonathan Winters deserves a posthumous Academy Award for his role in Smurfs 2. I give Smurfs 2 5 bags of popcorn.
I give Smurfs 2 5 bags of popcorn, of course, and throw in 5 blue popsicles, because that's what the Smurfs would eat.
Pretty typical. Smurfs, The Lost Village, directed by Kelly Asbury, with Joe Mantelangelo, Rainn Wilson, Mandy Patinkin, Demi Lovato. A mysterious map sets Smurfette and her friends Brainy, Clumsy, and Hefty on a race through the Forbidden Forest, leading to the discovery of the biggest secret in Smurfs history. By the way, this guy's back, my hand, they've also was able to get enough skin out of the situation to fix this hand perfectly back to normal. This, they're sort of saying, has been so damaged by the fire, down to the core bone structure of the hand, that it's basically a useless. There's no point in fixing this hand. So that hand's, forget about that hand. We don't need that hand. Smurfs, The Lost Village. There you go. 5 bags for me. I love the Smurfs. And this was the best movie about Smurfs there's been. So better than the original. And we're psyched to be a part of the Smurf revolution. 5 bags of popcorn for Smurfs.
I would not say it's better than the original Smurfs movie, because the original Smurfs movie featured the voice of Jonathan Winters from It's a Mad, 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 Mad World. I would still say it's a Smurf world with this movie, because it's a lot of fun with the new voice of Papa Smurf.
All right. Anyways.
So I'm going to give it 5 blue bags of popcorn, or 5 bags of blue popcorn. I guess the bag should be blue, not the corn itself, for the Smurfs.
All right, next up, we have a big one for us. This is not coming out till July, but we got a sneak peek. That's your second strike. I'm saying the name of the movie.
All right, sorry.
Smurfs, which we got a chance to see early thanks to your connection. We had a good time seeing that. Smurfs, directed by Chris Miller, starring Rihanna, James Corden, Nick Offerman, J.P. Carliak, a lot of people in this movie, Daniel Levy, Amy Sedaris, Natasha Lyonne, Sandra Oh,
And
Jimmy Kimmel,
no,
Octavio Spencer, Nick Kroll, Hannah Wadhadian, and I'm supposed to get through all these names here. Alex Winter, Maya Erskine, Kurt Russell, and go ahead.
John Goodman.
John Goodman. Yeah, very excited for you.
Very
John
cool
Goodman
to see him back on the big
as
screen.
Papa Smurf. When Papa Smurf is taken by evil wizards Razamel Gargamel, Smurfette leads the Smurfs on a mission to the real world to save him. Your thoughts on just Smurfs, not the Smurfs now. We can make that clear to everybody, but just Smurfs.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting to see some of the loose ends from the earlier Smurfs movies tied up. And if you grew up, as I think a lot of us did, watching Smurfs movies, it's kind of cool to see that they are extending the franchise and in the way that they did with something like Star Trek. And hopefully this is the first of many new Smurf movies that we see.
I agree. I love this movie. I love all the blue thing. You know, they're all blue, and there's a lot of, they always say Smurf this, Smurf that, whatever, the way they describe something. But I like these movies. I hope they make a lot more of them, in fact. I think the thing that we all love about the Smurfs is it's got a lot of heart and a lot of soul, along with the comedy, of course, and the adventure. So big 2 blue thumbs up or 5 bags of blue popcorn, I would say, for, I'd say 2 bags of Smurf corn. I would say 5 bags of Smurf corn.
Which is just popcorn.
I'm sorry, and I breezed through, but we want to get your rating as well.
I'm going to give it 5 bags of popcorn, and I'm going to throw in 5 blue popsicles because I think the Smurfs would really enjoy those.
Okay.